is how we do it.
Hi FlossTube! Welcome to my channel, Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. I'm Janelle, and this is a FlossTube about cross stitch and all kinds of things. Lately I've been having a lot of haul and a lot of miscellaneous things and everything like that. So we're just going to continue on with the regularly scheduled program. I can't believe it. I told you guys I was going to come back and record on Tuesday, February 8th, and I did. I'm here. Today is Tuesday, February 28th. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a minute. We can't skip ahead that fast. Today is Tuesday, February 8th, and this is FlossTube number 10. Cool, huh? So exciting. And you guys are going to be like halfway amazed. I don't know. I kind of organized a little bit. So I don't have trust me, I have piles sitting all around me, but they're not just piles of random crap. I know what the piles are, and I've separated them out, and I know where I got things from. Yeah, when we get to the whips and the progress, that might be a little messier because that's just in a stack. But yes, so let's talk about where I left off last week. I left off last week with going to do all kinds of things. I was going to work on my planner. I was going to work on whips. I had a fun-filled week, and I had more packages coming in and all kinds of things, and that's where we are. So I did some of those things. There's one thing I did not do yet. I did not get back to the comments. I sit on the computer all day for work, so sitting on the computer after work is something that I don't enjoy doing. So I do have a couple of things that I did not get to, but I do plan on getting to those by the end. It's a long-term goal. We'll talk about that later. Okay. So I don't have pizza coming tonight. Yep, no dinner tonight. We're already good. I got chicken left over in the fridge that I'm gonna have tonight with some potato salad. So yeah. And did you guys notice I am not wearing a hat today, and I have a short sleeve shirt on. And speaking of my shirt, I went to go get dressed, and I'm like, after my shower and everything like that, and I decided, I'm like, what should I put on? And I decided to pull out my Stitch or Die Posse shirts. So this is one of the custom shirts from Athena, Stitching Goddess Designs. So she does custom designs. Don't I look like a great big, like I'm sitting in one of those great big box things, like the sauna? That's funny. So yeah, we're the Stitch or Die Posse. We all met at Stitch West in Utah. So we named ourselves the Stitch or Die Posse because we stitch or die or both or whatever, and we just hit it off. So it was a great time. Let's see, a little bit of stuff that's been going on lately. I've been watching couple FlossTube videos of people coming back from Steel City Stitchers retreat, and even though I'm glad that I didn't know about it in advance, because the weather would have I would have had an attack of some sort, like anxiety, if I had to drive out there, all the planes, all the not knowing, all the unsure. And I know that a couple people had to lay over and get routed through Minneapolis. So I know that there's some problems with the Minneapolis planes too. So I'm sad, but I'm relieved. It was great to see that everybody had such a good time, but I seriously had so much FOMO, fear of missing out. And I love doing all the things, and I love being together in person with people or for all the things. And I just feel like I had to adjust that a little bit. Yeah, so I feel like it was good because I still got a lot of stitchy time. I got a lot of stitchy time at home, and I just kind of felt like I was on my own little retreat. But it looked like everybody had so much fun at the Steel City Stitchers, and that's on my radar. Next time I see something for it, I'm on it. I'm on it. And you guys, the Black Needle Society retreat, tomorrow, the 9th, the email goes out to the subscribers, the current subscribers or whatever. And so the chance to sign up for that starts tomorrow. And then on the 10th, which is Thursday, anybody who is not a subscriber will have a chance to sign up. So I am already planning my road trip. I know it's not till August, I know, but I am going to take a week vacation, and I'm going to start in Minnesota. I'm going to go into Iowa in Minnesota first, and I'm going to hit Iowa, and then I think I'm going to go over and hit Nebraska on my way down to Independence, Kansas City area in Missouri. And then on the way back, I think I'm going to hit Hamilton, Missouri, or I don't know. My big thing is a lot of these shops are closed on Mondays, Sundays and Mondays. And Sunday and Monday are my days that are going to be kind of open and free for things. And so I don't want to leave too early. So I think I'm going to go down like Wednesday to Tuesday is what I'm thinking right now, depending on if I can do any shopping or any fun little trips on Monday. So yeah, there you go. So that's my plans. I'm going down there, and it's going to be a vacation for me. And yeah, so I'm excited for that. Let's see. All right. Okay. You guys, I made notes. I did. They're not good notes, but I wrote a couple things down. Oh yeah. Hello. Okay. I was talking about weather, and then it went to bad weather, and then it went to this, and yeah, good weather. Today it was 45 degrees over a high here, and that is like the best winter for me ever. You can't see it right now, but there's still snow out there. It didn't all melt, but it did melt all the ice off the driveway, which thank you, because going down and getting the mail sometimes is a little, adventure. But yeah, when I started the video, 15 minutes ago, kind of, prepping, it was still 39 degrees. So yeah, so I am in a short sleeve shirt, no hat, because I'm not cold. And it's February in Minnesota, and Janelle's not cold. This is a day in history. So there you go. All right, let's see. So anything else? Oh, I was going through the comments, and so I was going through the comments because last week, I'll talk about that in my plans. Okay, we have to remember to come back to my notes. Let's see. Plans. That's all plans. Okay, so this is good for now. All right, let's start off with haul. I love starting off with haul. Haul is like the greatest thing to start off with because, well, one thing, it's the piles that are closest to me, and then once I get done with the haul, then I can move the whip pile over and be a little bit better so I don't have needles dropping and beads flying and stitching. I don't know. I don't know. I get my song and poetic skills from my husband, which are not very good. Don't tell him though, he thinks he's the best. He is pretty good, but he's not gonna have any published poetry or nobody's gonna purchase his songs. All right, so let's first talk about haul. And then we will get to all this other stuff. Okay, let's start with the pile right. No. I'm gonna, see, all of my stuff, like haul, has a story that goes with something else over here. And this has a story that goes with something. So it's kind of sometimes better for me just to like grab a pile and go. But you know what? We're going to start with haul because I do have some things that I can just, you know, go from. It's not the ideal pile that I want to start with, but it's the one I'm going to start with. So, all right, this first place is called Simple Stitches Fabric Shop. And I don't know how I found them. Yes, I do. Well, kind of. I kind of know how I found them. I saw Hands On Design has a stitch along group, a sale group, and I believe they were going to do a sale for this one. And this is one of their Hands On Design Chalk Talk series, and this one is Let's Talk Quilting. So if I'm reading the email and the Facebook group correctly, this is going to be a sale. So this is how I found them. And Simple Stitches Fabric Shop. Here we go. Here's a business card. They have kits and they carry the Hands On Design patterns. And they have kits and things like that. So this is how I found them. And they've got some cute stuff. So if you are like a multi-crafter like I am, you'll find other things as well. So first place, Simple Stitches, I got Let's Talk Quilting. And, you know, it's spring. Well, it's not spring yet, but today felt like spring. So we need a little spring in the house for when spring comes. Granted, it won't be done this year, and then I've been eyeing the winter one up for quite some time. So I want to do that. And I know this isn't the whole set, but I don't like all of them. So, well, they're just not things I want to stitch and display in my house. They're beautiful. All of them are beautiful. But, and yeah, so there you go. So there's these, and I love the little pillows and the other little designs that they come up with. Like, I mean, aren't those just so cool? I just love that. So, and I'm hoping to incorporate some more sewing into things. So far I haven't really finished anything. I've finished a couple things for like smalls exchanges and that, but I haven't done any actual finishing of projects to put here at home. So while I was on the Simple Stitches website, I found some fabric. Of course I found fabric, right? And this is the first one I saw. They have these awesome bundles, and they do a really good job at curating and putting their bundles together, just like Pink Sand Beach Design. So they do a really good job, and they wrap it up so cute with this little ribbon. So I thought this would be good for some Valentine's. St. Patty's Day things. And I do have a St. Patty's Day pattern from Cherry Hill Stitchery that I do want to get and work on. So I think one of these would be really cute on that. And these are all fat quarters. So this would even work with, I do have, you'll see in a little bit, I have some more St. Patty's Day fabric that eventually I'll be making a bag with. And this, so the one thing about bundles, this is a bundle, I'm taking the little thing off, is usually there's like one focus fabric that I love, and then there's just all these other things with it that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. But these next two bundles, I think, are just phenomenal. And when I looked at these, I thought, you know what? These are gonna be really great for finishing other cross stitch projects or just other things as well. Look at the colors of this. Look at these flamingos. This is what got me, and I just figured I can definitely do something. These are all just so, I don't know if neutral's the right word, multi-purpose blenders that can be used for so many things. And granted, I could just make one thing out of this even if I wanted, but those flamingos got me, so I will have a flamingo project bag someday. Speaking of my sewing project bag someday, that is one of my goals, shall I say. I was going to do 5 project bags a month, and well, I didn't do that in January. So that's why I've been buying things, is because I've been buying project bags and finding things on those sites too. So that's part of my buying problem. I'm just kidding. It's not a problem. So I'm buying 5 bags a month now. But eventually when I get my rooms, and I'm sure you guys saw the videos last time, that those rooms are nowhere near complete. Well, my one room is getting done, and we have the carpet scheduled to be changed in that room on the 23rd of February. So coming up soon, I will be able to start putting things back in that room, get them out of the other room, and be done for a little bit. Okay, check out, I'm opening this next one because you didn't get the full effect of it. Look at these llamas. I don't know if they're llamas or alpacas, but whatever they are, they're so stinking cute with the cactuses. Yes, this will be another project bag in my life. And again, the blender pack that they had this one with, I just thought this was just a really good, I'm just fanning them out a little bit so you can see, just a really good blender pack for finishing projects, like making a pillow or a border around something. So pretty excited about that too. And I got a free, I think it's a fat eighth, I think it's a fat eighth, and it's a cute pink, so that was awesome. That was pretty nice. So yeah, so Simple Stitches fabric shop, I would totally recommend them for some cute fabric. And it looks like they work with Hands-On Design possibly to do some kits maybe. I think that might be what it is. But yeah, so Simple Stitches. All right, next, this is one of my fabric experiments, because you know, you don't always know what your camera looks like, the coloring on your camera and everything, so you don't really know how everything's gonna look. So that's why whenever I buy fabric online, it's an experiment. So this is my experiment from Under the Sea Fabrics, and they had quite a few to choose from. There's this one here, and this one I was looking, I really thought it was yellow. It's called Buttercup, and this is 25 count Lugana. And it's a little more orange in person than what I imagined it to be. So it still has got a little bit of that yellow tone to it, but it's a little more orangey than I expected, but I still love it. Okay, then the next one we have here is Emerald Grotto, and this is in 25 count Lugana, and it's coming up more baby blue. Well, let's see what happens here. This is also Emerald Grotto, but this one is 18 count Ada Opal. So I wanted to, like I said, this is my experiment. So I wanted to see kind of what the difference does with Lugana versus Ada. And I've been looking for some blues like this for quite some time. So I really love this one, and I'm so glad I did get it. I really like this one too. And it is more, there's more green and more aqua in there than what this is really showing. Gosh, I wish. Hey, there's a little more aqua. I don't know how I don't know. Maybe my eyes are adjusting. And I'm sorry that I should have taken these out of things, but their colors are all right there and so easy to see. Okay, this next one is Georgia Peach, and this one is also an 18 count Ada Opal. And this is a little more corally. There is more pink, and you know what? I need to open this one because I seriously got these out of the mailbox, came in and started putting my things together. This one has fun mottled effect. And there's a lot, you can kind of see a little bit more pink in there, and you can see all the opal. But so far I'm very happy with the colors that I got. Okay, this one's gonna call for opening as well. This next one is going to be Misty Morning, and this is a 25 count Lugana. And yes, I am trying to venture into some Lugana and not always doing Ada. But look at this purple. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. And this material is not flimsy. This is thick. And I do notice that on their tags, they do say that it's not color fast. So I know I do have to be careful with that a little bit more. So not really sure kind of how careful that means. Like if I get a drop of water on it, is it gonna be a problem? Or is it just gonna bleed if I wash it? And this next one I'm taking out also. This next one is an 18 count Ada. And this is not opal, it's called Rose Murda is what I'm gonna call it, is how I'm gonna say it. And I've been watching a few people with some gorgeous pinks, specifically Katie and Laura Landis, the Landis girls. They've been having some beautiful pinks that I've been dying over. So this, I believe, is pretty close to one of them. It's a little more pink. If you look at this side over here, there's definitely modeling in there. There you go. That's pretty good. This one is really pretty. I love this one. Love it, love it, love it. Rose Murta, Rosemerta, all one word. And then I got this one, and it takes Sandbar, and this is 18 count Ada. I think this is gonna be the winner. I'm still waiting for a piece of fabric called Parchment from somewhere. I think it's from Live or Die, LA. Or To Die For. Wait, yeah, or To Die For. Because I have two more places, or Volcano. I think, yep, I got Volcano coming too. But I think this is the contender right now, and this is called Sandbar, and it's an 18 count Ada. I do have to see if I can get this in a bigger piece, because again, oh gosh, what's the name of it? I was gonna look it up last time, and there's a Facebook group. It's the flag that has all the states on it. But you know what? I saw somebody else was doing a different flag with a Pledge of Allegiance on it. So now I'm thinking of doing that. But I think this is still going to be the winner for that project. I'm doing a flag for sure. I don't know if it's the one with all the states or if it's that other one I just saw. And who is doing that one? Oh, no. Who is doing that one? Who am I watching a lot of lately? I don't know. I've been watching a lot of everybody. I started watching Leanne Stitches from Forbidden Fiber, Leanne from Forbidden Fiber. And she's a pretty fun lady. I started her from the beginning. So she doesn't have that many, so I'm starting her from the beginning to go current. So I didn't watch the current one yet. But yeah, I'm a little excited. Okay, this one is called Shimmering Seas. And this is just like that really pretty bluey greeny ocean water. And yes, this is another little experiment. This is 28 count Lugana opal. I didn't know they made Lugana with opal as well. I was thinking it was only Ada for some reason. So I have this also. There's really good coloring for that one. I guess I just need to put it by my face. There. But this one is called Shimmering Seas. So that was pretty fun. So that's from Under the Sea Fabrics. Then, okay, I'm getting really close and personal here with the camera for a moment. Hi. Okay, there. Like I said, I'm a little more organized in the fact that, and this is gonna be loud, I'm so sorry. There, okay, hopefully we don't touch those anymore. Okay, this next one is from Stitch and Button, Vicky at Stitch and Button, and let me tell you, she's pretty cool. She gets people. So Vicky at Stitch and Button, I put in there was a bag that she had posted that I just loved, and I was pondering over it for probably about 3 days. I pondered one day too long. Yep, and it was gone. So, but I had already like done me please on all these other things, and I wasn't gonna back out all those other me pleases. And then when we were talking back and forth, within those next days, she posted more bags, and I'm like, oh, I like that one, I'll get that one. So let me get these other things out of here so you can see the full effect of the bag. So yeah, so here is my bag from Vicky Stitch and Button. Isn't that so cute? I needed a Valentine bag, so I'm very, very happy I got that. I need a lot of bags. So here's my bag, and I got the matching thread bed for it with a little snap. And the other things I got. Okay, so I'm also experimenting with all these things. So I wanted she had these Floss drops, and I wanted to kind of see if they were, how sturdy they were. So this is, it's cardstock, but I like how she's got like the different areas here. So you've got like where the ring goes, you've got the little side thing here, you've got this, and where they drop and everything like that. And she sends little labels with them as well, so you can label on here. And the ring as well. So got some floss drops. The ones I definitely want to try the acrylic ones. There's some acrylic ones out there, and I know I have it like in a video or in like a picture, a screenshot, and I might even have it written down somewhere on one of those random sticky notes that I have some, you know, in a pile upstairs. But I want to try those acrylic ones and see what those are. Okay, so Vicky Stitch and Button has lots of needle minders and things. So she had this, and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. And Hagrid is one of my favorite characters from the Harry Potter series. So I got Hagrid, and he's got a little dragon charm. And I thought he was gonna be like a hard plastic. Look, he's rubbery, so he can like do flips and jumps and sit-ups and stuff. Isn't he cute? I love it. And he's a good size too. So, you know, he's half of my finger. It's a good measurement. Half of my finger, about a floss drop size. All right, so then this is the other, here's something else. So this is where Vicky went, Victoria. I don't know if she likes Vicky or Victoria better. I'm just gonna call her Stitch and Button, or Stitch and Butt, because that's what she told us at Stitch West, how everything shows up sometimes is at Stitch and Butt. So right now she'll be Stitch and Butt, or Stitch and Button. but anyway, I saw these little drops, and you'll have the option of ordering them as a scissor fob or a floss drop or something else. Thread counting pin, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. But, and we were talking and stuff like that, and she said that she was in the middle of sewing bags and things like that, so she wouldn't be able to get her beading stuff out right away. And I said, oh, don't worry. Don't put too much work into them, because I'm just going to use them as as charms for, not scissor fobs, as charms for my zipper pulls for my bags. So she actually just made them into zipper pulls for me. So there's this awesome raven. And I've been looking for something, I keep seeing the Cheshire Cat things, and this is that saying, I don't know if you can see it, but down on the bottom it actually says Cheshire Cat. And it says, I'm not crazy, my reality is just different from yours, Cheshire Cat. So I thought those were really cute, and she turned them into little charms for me. So that was awesome. So I appreciate that so much. Then she had this really cool thing, and right now my needles just kind of go wherever they go. I'll put them on a counter and I'll be like, where'd that needle go? I know there are 3 in my couch. Still at 3. We're still at 3. And I know where the majority of the rest of them are, but there's these little capsule things that I think are kind of cool. And you can put your needle, and she even put a needle in there for me. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I'm going to give this a try, and there's different colors of it. So if I like this, sorry, it's squeaky. Get some WD-40 on that. So if I like this little keeper for the needles, I might get some different colors for the different sizes of needles that I have. So very fun. Okay, then she had this really cool scissor. This I thought was so cute. It's this, and there's a funny story with this. So it was just this really cool silver scissor, and you know, you have to have a scissor in every project, or just about. So I got that, and I do have some extra little scissor holder protector thingamabobbies so you don't stab yourself or stab your projects. So, and I got needle minders because I had to. So last time, my last video, I was talking with Lynn. Well, yeah, like she was, you know, we were talking back, you know, just having a conversation through my video, right? So the next stitches, hang on, I'm sorry. You got pirates, not philanthropic pirates. That's the pumpkin from Hands On Design. But there's something about pirates. What's the pirate? What is it? I showed you I had all this stuff that I got. So I'm all kitted up, except I forgot my needle minder didn't come yet. I had to get Jack Sparrow for my needle minder for when I do the pirates. And it's gonna kill me now. I'm gonna try to think about it the entire time. So I have to get off the pirate subject right now, so I stopped thinking about it. So yes, check out that Jack Sparrow. Isn't he adorable? I love him. I love all the Pirates of the Caribbean. So, and of course, I've been eyeing this one for a long time. Mama Needs Coffee. And then, so we'll talk more about my Paris theme more in March, but I am going to be doing a Paris start for my birthday. My birthday month is March. So we will be talking about this in March, and I will have options for you guys to help me decide which one to do. So I have my needle minder for that, and I had to get one for my Harry Potter projects, and I like the leaky cauldron. I think that's cute. So I got that, and she sent me a free one. So I got a free little gift. So it's a little Harry Potter love. Isn't that cute? I thought that was awesome. Okay, here's more experimenting. So I saw these things. I like keys. I like old keys. I don't collect old keys, but I like old keys. And I'm like, oh, it has something to do with stitching, cross stitching. I wonder what they are. So they are, what are they called? What are these called? Key clips, silver key clips, I think is what they were called. And they look like a little bobby pin with a key on it. And I thought, oh, I'll get those because those look neat, and we'll figure out what they do, and because they're cute. So I got them, and I'm like, I still don't know what they do. I had a hunch, but I wasn't 100% positive. So I messaged Vicky and I'm like, okay, what do? They hold your fabric when you have a lot of fabric hanging over. So it's like a little bobby pin with a key on it, and it holds your fabric. So, and I do have a couple of projects that I do have fabric hanging over on, so we're gonna give these a whirl soon. So there we go. That's what I got from Stitchin' Buttons. Okay, put that over there. Next, okay, Forbidden Fiber. If you guys ordered this, because this is pretty new. I ordered it, when did order date was January 28th. It's February 8th now, and I got it yesterday. This is Magnolia. So there was a Magnolia mini cross stitch kit, and it was a pattern she designed and flosses, so it was a mystery kit. You didn't know what it was. So if you ordered this and you don't want to see what it is yet, close your eyes for just a little bit, or skip ahead. But it didn't come in a box with all kinds of things. And I found out from watching one of her videos that there's these mystery kits, and then there's the treasure trove boxes. And the treasure trove boxes are the ones with all the things in there in the more Advent style kind of things. This one is just a kit, so it's just a mystery kit. And this one is called Magnolia. And it sounded like it was basing off of the Chip and Joanna Gaines kind of Magnolia, which I can kind of see a little bit, but I love this. So this is the bag. So she dyed the bag and a little magnolia flower on it. There's a cute little zipper pull. And I just realized it's a magnolia in there. Look at that. There's a little flower. Oh, let's see. Where is my camera today? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but there's a flower in there, and those little, oh my gosh, that is so cool. I didn't realize that. All right, so then when you open this up, everything, your project is right here. And it's just about everything you need for the project. A needle minder, and, okay, I know M is for Magnolia. I know that's what it probably stands for, but I'm just gonna say that she personalized it for me, for my married name. Yes, it's personalized for me. But also Magnolia. But look at that cute needle minder. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And that scissors that I got, I got a matching pair of scissors in here. So needle minder and a scissor, because every project has to have its own. And then the fabric is called Winter Sparrow, and I got a 16 count Aida, and it is, so it's coming out a little more tan here than what I wanted to. So I'm gonna take it out of this bag and see if it shows a little more. See, when I was seeing it, I kind of saw it a little more purpley, but it's called Winter Sparrow. And maybe I saw it as more purple because of the bag. I don't know. Maybe my eyes just don't give me the true hues. So, but yeah, I see purple in it. I really do. Okay, so like a purpley pinky color. We'll just lay that right there because here's the floss, and these flosses are gorgeous. And just wait till you see the pattern. Oh my goodness. This is, I wasn't having the greatest day yesterday. It was kind of a meh day in a way, and just really busy at work. And when I opened this up, this right here just enlightened me. I was like, I got that weird, you know, like when you're watching Hallmark movies or something like that, and you get the emotional, like, oh, I'm gonna cry now set part. That's what I felt like when I opened this. It was just so great, and just it brought me up. So I was very excited for that. And I still am. Can you tell? I love this project. I actually almost started it yesterday, but I knew I had other things to do yesterday. So, all right. So here we are. So here are all of the colors. And I want to, one of them seems like they're hiding just a little bit too much. Don't hide on me. So here is the colors of the fabric. Aren't those just gorgeous colors? And they're all hand-dyed, forbidden fiber. There's blush and bashful. Blush and bashful. I do not have anything in my tea, I promise. Well, I have things in my tea, but not alcohol related. Pearl. That's pretty. Rose hip. Bark. We don't want to use that word too often around here. Chalkboard. Ooh, that's cool. And masquerade. So this one has blues and greens in it. You can kind of see that. All right, are you ready for the pattern? Here comes the pattern. It's called Magnolia, and it's forbidden fiber. And it says, the world needs who you were meant to be. Look at me, I'm getting emotional again. The world needs who you are meant to be. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is gonna be 131 by 107. So it's not tiny. Stitched on 16 count Aida, so yeah, I love this. It was just, it's the right pick-me-up, you know? There you go. There's me showing that I'm a true human and things happen and make me sappy. There you go. Okay. Sorry, but if I don't put this away, when I go to put it away, I'm not gonna know where anything is. So I wanna make sure I get everything back in the bag. And I just love, it's the perfect size little project bag. And it's got its own scissors. Yeah, that's amazing. Completely amazing. So thank you, Leanne, for making such a wonderful project. All right, next we have Grandma's Treasure Shop. So this is Gamma's Treasures. And I was hearing about Gamma's Treasures from, feels like I heard about them from who? I don't remember now. It's been so long ago. Anyway, I got a nice little thank you and a thank you card, and she included magnetic thread beds inside the bag as a token of appreciation. So that's awesome. I got two. I got a coffee bag, and there's a magnet right in here. So that's awesome. I love the fact that I can try to keep my needles safer and not just anywhere. And so I actually bought this fabric a couple weeks ago. I think I might have shown it to you last week from GE Designs. It's this Paisley fabric, but I'm like, you know what? I can't wait for my bags. I need bags. So I got it anyways. And again, there's a thread bed in there with the magnetic. But isn't that great? I love it. I love. So, yes, called Janelle Can Get More Organized. Yes. Okay, so those are that stack. Okay, here's this stack. Let's go into this one next. So this is from Be Stitch Me. This is an order that I placed in November, and I placed this order almost the main reason for placing this order was for this floss. I was going to start, I think it's Winter Wonderland, by Historic Strickmeister, something like that. And I was going to use this natural silk color on the fabric. So I had my other colors, and I'm just waiting for this, and I was gonna start it. It was gonna be a December thing, but now it's okay, it's on hold. I have this so I can start it whenever I want to start it now, but yeah, so this natural silk from Bestitch Me. And then she had, and this was about the same time I was going to experiment with black color silk. So I got 3 skeins of Cauldron as well. And I guess I didn't realize it was silk until just now. I was thinking it was cotton, but that's all right. So there's that, but there's more because I can't just order the one thing of floss and be done. No. So I did get a 28 count Lugana called Coffee Club. That's a really pretty one too. I like that brown. And then the last thing I got was Coffee Quaker. I've been waiting for this one because there's so many people doing this one. I'm like, I have to go dig that out. I have to go dig it out. Well, I couldn't go dig it out because I didn't have it. But yeah, I got it this week. So Coffee Quaker. So now I can start Coffee Quaker sometime, hopefully. So, and this is by Heartstring Samplery. So I love it. I am going to change the colors a bit though. I'm not going to do, I like browns and tans, but I don't like, I'm just going to say it, I don't like poop brown. I don't like baby poop brown. So that brown color that looks like baby poop, I don't like that color. So I will be changing the colors just a titch. Maybe I'll do a little more black and gray and brown in there. And yeah, so, or maybe a darker fabric with lighter tones. I don't know. We'll have to play with that. Maybe, and I don't remember it, but maybe I bought this for that. And I don't know. We'll see. All right, so that's that. But wait, there's more. Then, because when I was out there looking for the hands-on design quilt or stitch along information, I decided let's go over to hands-on design and see what they've got in their area. So I did a little bit of shopping from her too. So we've got oh, okay, I remember what I got here now. Sometimes you forget, right? I got Java Block Party. Thought that was fun. Then I also got Pumpkin Spice Farm. I think I was on a coffee kick this day. What do you think? And then she sent me some floss tags as a little thank you gift. So that was awesome. So thank you. And here's a little free pattern. It says hot cocoa on it. And there's even a recipe of how to make hot cocoa. 2 tablespoons cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons sugar, a dash of sea salt, a cup of milk, or a combination of milk and half, or cream, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And then it says whisk cocoa powder, sugar, salt, and 1/3 of milk in a saucepan over medium heat until all the ingredients dissolve. Then whisk in remaining milk. Stir often until heated, add vanilla and serve, and pick 3 favorite shades to stitch along. So you can use, this is hot cocoa and it's called for 3 different colors. So that's pretty fun. I like that. I like that little homemade touch. Okay, then the next thing, and Athena, you will be very proud of me. I did buy the whole set, even though I'm probably not gonna stitch them all. But I did buy the whole set because I was there and I just thought, whatever, let's do it. So this is Cool Beans. And I don't know, I think Cool Beans might be the series, but and I think I got all of the parts for it. I think there's 9, oh, hang on, something says somewhere. I thought I read somewhere. Yes, it's a 9-part Enjoy Cool Beans, a 9-part caffeinated series. And each design finishes approximately 4 inches on 32 counts. And I believe there is, I think I saw some, yes, you can stitch separately or as a group using the free downloadable border. So here they are. Here's a hug in a cup. Rise and Grind. Coffee and Friends. I really like that one. My Cup Runneth Over, I think, or Cups. That's a cute one. Cuppa Cuppa. 7 a.m. somewhere. This one, I love this one too. A Whole Lot of Latte Love. I'm gonna have to pull that design out and see how they're all put together. Go On Your Own Way, or do I just do a whole bunch of little ones and switch them out periodically? And brew. This is how we brew it. This is how we brew it. It's Tuesday night and Janelle's doing FlossTube. Yep. There you go. All right, so there we go. That's what I got from Hands On Design. And I've been eyeing some of the sneak peeks of things, and I've been eyeing up, there's some Poutini, Erica Michaels, and Hands On designs that I'm liking. Okay, this next one, everybody's been talking about Bobby from Pumpkin Creek Primitives, and I started watching her FlossTubes finally. And so when I was watching, she doesn't show a bunch of new shop inventory all the time, but wouldn't you know it, one of them I was watching, she decided to show some shop inventory and looked. I actually had to leave her video, I think 2 or 3 times. There was one day it was her and Linux Stitches, and I actually like popped out of the video like multiple times to go and do what I needed to go do and come back and watch more. So yeah, so I got some stickers, bookmark, candy, all that stuff, and looks like maybe a flash drop in there, a business card. So that's cool. All right, here's some more fabric playing, experimenting. So we have an 18 count Ada, Fathom, PTP, picture this plus, and let me see if this color works. Actually, yeah, that does help. It helps bring it down. It's a little, yeah, that's actually really good. Isn't that just the neatest color? It looks like coppery green. It almost looks like the Statue of Liberty kind of or the cathedral. So in St. Paul, there's a cathedral and it's kind of coppery kind of color because of the age. All right, and Pickled, I just had to get this one. This one was just, a purchase on a whim. I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, Pickled, I need Pickled. Again, this is an 18 count Ada. French Lilac, 18 count Ada. Who doesn't need more purple in their life? Mermaid Grotto, because I was looking for those blues. 18 count Ada again. And this one is from Fiberlicious, so I wanted to try different fabric companies as well. This one's called Memory, and I'm gonna do it this way so you can see more of the, isn't that neat? I love that too. All right, and then, so this was from Pumpkin Creek Primitives, but this is Fabric Flare. It's 18 count Ada, And here's the charcoal dyed effect. She showed this and I just was like, I need some of this. So I got one of those to try it. I love that. And steampunk. Look at that green. Oh, I love it. There's gonna be something special that goes on this one. I don't know what, but this one I think is pretty dang amazing. And then, you know, she was showing patterns, so I went down the pattern hole. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not been to Pumpkin Creek Primitives and seen all of the items she has, I only got through like 2 or 3 designers. I had to stop because my list was so long and I actually had to delete a bunch of things from my cart because there were so many things like that I've been eyeing and I'm like, you know what? Let me just get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. And I just said, let's get it too many times. So I did tone myself down on this one, even though you won't think so when I got through all the patterns. But yeah, I only got through because she has them listed by designer. So, my word. Okay, here we go. I love owls. So this one, Alessandra Adelaide, are you sure? I think that's adorable. And this one I've been eyeing, and I feel like I might have purchased this one already, but I just don't know it. It might be upstairs in my room. The blue flower, holiday card. Loving that llama. I think I saw this originally on, I might be wrong, but it might have been Rebel Stitcher. I'm not sure. But he's so cute. And then this one was total, because it's cheap, I had to get it. Merry Noel collection, wishing you Christmas peace. And this one I've been eyeing for quite some time. It's Bendy Stitchy and Rolodex Morning Sampler. And I'm not going to do it exactly like it's done, but I love that tree and I love the gate. So I don't know. So it says, no grave can hold my body down. I'll crawl home to her. So I kind of feel like I'm not going to do those words, and I'm not going to do the moon, but I really do love this part of it. So I don't know, maybe I'll find a different border. I don't know. I'm good at changing up patterns when I want to change them. And I like gnomes. So here's Grumpy Winter or ATM. These are the ones that made me go to her site and get things. So this one was Praiseworthy Stitches, and this one's Grace. Now, I've said before, I'm not a Quaker person, but these Quakers, there's certain Quakers that I can't say no to. And I even like the alphabet in this one. I don't like stitching the alphabet A, B, C. There's no reason. But I do like it, how it's all random all over the place. And it says Grace right there. And these purples are just pretty. And then Halloween. And yes, there's probably a whole collection here, but I did not get the whole collection. So yeah, the Simple Gifts Halloween. And then I know I have another, I thought I had another Simple Gifts. I thought I had one more. Maybe I decided not to get that other one. I kind of feel like I had Christmas also. Sorry if I don't look, it's gonna be in my mind and be like, come on, lady. Nope, that was it. I must have put that one back. Okay, so yeah, so Halloween was the other one. And then Sail at the Bubbling Cauldron, Praiseworthy Stitches. I thought this one was so cute. I loved it. Loved it. And then we have All the Witches, Tiny Modernist. And the Stitcher Hood, tree swing. I just thought that was so cute and simple. And then I got into the whole Stitcher hood area and Halloween signs. Thought there was a lot I could do with those. And then Witch's Library by the Stitcher hood. So yeah, so that was everything I got there. So thank you, Bobby, for enlightening me to your new inventory, and I'll be watching for more. Okay, then I have one more haul purchase to talk about. This was from Pink Sand Beach Designs again, and I got these buttons. So it's a nice little random mixture of red buttons, and I have the Valentine Gnomes from Autumn Lane Stitchery, and I thought these would be really cute on there. And I did get I thought I opened everything. Dang it. Maybe it just taped itself to it. It did. I also purchased these buttons as well. So this was a set of some red hearts. So if I want to add some red hearts in there, also there's different sizes, different kinds. And then I thought these guys were super, super cute. So I think this will go on that Cherry Hill Stitchery shenanigans and something else or something. I think those will be really fun. So then let's see what else. Oh, I bought myself a teapot. She sells teapots, and I've been drinking tea, and sometimes I feel like I go through a cup really super fast, and I just don't want to wait for it to brew again. So I got myself a teapot so I can have tea more often. I hope. So I got that, and then let's see. Trying to see if any of these fabrics are just over the top cuteness that I have to show you. So, oh, here's another thing too. Here's an idea. Oh, that's not the idea I was thinking of. But so she sells, this is for a runner kit. So here's the fabrics, and it's a runner that she's designed. And here's all the fabrics for it. So I thought that was really cute. But so if you come across, and if you're a sewer, you know, you probably know this already and it's no big news, but a pillowcase kit. If somebody has a pillowcase kitted up, chances are that would make an awesome project bag, because usually with a pillowcase you have like 27 inches of one fabric. And then a smaller strip, and then the cuff. Well, the smaller strip can be on the inside, your outside piece can be the outside, and then your trim on your cuff can be that part. So all you need is a zipper, and they're usually pretty decent prices for that pillowcase kit. So that's what I did. So sometimes I'll, like, when I see good combinations there, I will stop and purchase those. One other thing that she's just starting to carry flannel. She's in California, so she doesn't carry flannel very often. But she has this one pack, and this was called Woolly's Flannel. I thought if I did some smalls, this 5x5 charm pack of the different colors might come in handy for some backing. So I'm not gonna bore you with just fabric, so I don't know. If you guys ever do want to see, comment below if you want to see the fabric, because I don't know, I feel it's cross stitch, and I think that's crossing the line just a little too much. but she sells food too. And these are called Pink Piglets, and it's from the Candy Club. And this is go ham on these sweet and sour raspberry flavored gummy piggies. So there's like these little pigs. Yeah, sweet and sour raspberry. I don't know. So it was fun. Oh my gosh, I saw the cutest Hade today on a FlossTube, the Pattern Queens. Pattern Queens, Keisha and Laura Landis. And Keisha had a Hade that she was doing, and it was a flying pig, and it was the happiest pig in the whole wide world. I feel like I need to find that Hade. I need to find the happy flying pig. It's a definite. All right, so you guys, that's my haul. Yeah, that's it today. It's a little less than what I had before, I think. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's the same. But good news is I'm checking things off my list. Where's my list? So I think I had 13 orders I was waiting for still. 1, 2, that one's not coming for a couple weeks. That's a pre-order. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have like 4 orders left that are not like pre-orders or boxes, you know, kind of things that I'm waiting for, or that are like scheduled out for like half the year. So you guys, I'm getting down there. Okay, then one of the other things I was talking about was my plans. And remember how I said that I did all this stuff? I did so much stuff in January, but January didn't show anything in my planner. Look, you guys, I have tabs and paper clips, and wait till you see it, I have writing. I know, it's crazy. I have writing in here. So I actually went through my planner a little bit, and I just kind of flagged some of the important things, like I might want to hear at a glance. I am going to try to do this challenge, and this is the Black Needle Society Stitching Challenge. I am going to try to do that. Then I am going to also keep an eye on bingo. I did write down my goals. So my goals are to do, I started out with 19 whips for cross stitching and 16 whips for yarn. So I do have my goal is to, and it might just kind of rotate those whips, you know, but I'd like to finish most of those if I can. My focus projects for this year were going to be coffee, and I started that in January. I haven't picked it up again yet. Paris is my birthday start, and then all of my sales that I have going that are, you know, that I do try to keep those current. So I have Maple Lane, which is my current sale, and the last clue just came out, so I'm planning on working on that this week. Gilmore Girls, I'm planning on keeping that current. And then my Mill Hills, or small Mill Hills, I'm gonna do one a month. And then, yeah, and then my Whip Go goals. So that's kind of what I'm doing there. So check this out. So we have January here, right? I just paper clipped January together and said, yep, January's done, let's do February. That's what I did for January, because it doesn't matter. I'll go back and I'll write down if I have finishes and stuff like that, but I'm not going to try to remember what I did every day. So February, so I have my main calendar. So my carryover for Whip Go, because what I'm going to do is if I don't finish that in that month, it's going to carry over into the year. So things that carried over from January are my Serenity Prayer, my Shorty Socks, my Adrift gray lace cardigan, and the Handy Owl. And I'll show you that in just a little bit. The other things I put away for now because I'm not going to touch them in February, but I will touch them later. My Whip Go calls for February are my Historical Sampler Society, I think that's what it is, Sheep, Baba Black Sheep, Autumn Rules, my Slice Sweater, and I'll show you that this week, and then my hat. And we talked about my hat last week, and I have a winner. And then my Mill Hill project. So I put that right on this side of the whole calendar. So this will just be like, you know, for, I don't know if I'm going to use this part, or if I'm going to continue using each week. So like, I started writing on here what I've done each week. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, because in the middle of between those pages, if I do it weekly like that, I feel like I need to paper clip it, because that's one of my things with planners is sometimes there's so much space in between things. I like to open quick to something. So I started my daily tracker and my project tracker. My daily tracker I'm using for my food. My get your butt back on board and stop eating all this crap food. So it's how good do I stay on track for that. And then my project progress tracker, what I've done here is I've listed all of my focus projects. So there's Slice, and I'm reading this backwards, my Yarn Garage hat, my HS sheep, Mill Hill, Autumn Rules, Gnomes, and we'll talk about gnomes in a second as well, other, and then my handy owl. So I'm marking just if I work on it that day. So what do I work on that day? And then like this other, I did Harry Potter yesterday, so that falls within the other. So that's how I'm using that tracker. And then, like I said, I've got like little paper clips and things. So here's March, you know, I've flipped to March when I want to get there. And then in the back is my Whipco boards, easy access. So that's what paper clips do for me. They make life easy. All right, so I have got my two of them here. So I decided, I thought it out. I actually just realized I did a bunch of stuff last week, didn't I? More than I've done before. So I thought it out, and what I'm doing is for whenever my numbers are called, I'm going to use a different color marker, and I'm going to fill in if I finish it that month. So like here, flying lessons, I finished, but up here, the Serenity Prayer, I did not finish, but I did my goal, so it's half of what I did, basically. So I did diagonal stripes in that color. Then this one over here, this is Autumn Rules. I worked on it just a little bit. So if I work on it just a little bit, I'm only gonna do like 1, maybe 2 stripes, depending on how much I'm working on it. So if it's not called and I'm working on it, I'm still gonna put a stripe or highlighter of whatever color it is for that month. And my goal is to work on whatever it is, at least 5 days, but shoot for a finish if it's not something new, if I can. So, and then the same thing goes here for my yarn stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Cool, huh? So I am now using my planner, and I have my little box here with a pen and my markers and my pencil and all of that. So, and I have a little baggie that I'm going, wherever I keep this, I think I might put them right in here. Little tabbies and paper clips right in there. So it's like my planner stuff. I'm excited. Now I just need some fun stickers maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I think that planner might be too small to use stickers, but I don't know. Might be able to use some. Okay, so last week we had the poll to say, should I do my hat with Professor Hulk or Stormy Night? And you know what? Oh, where's my notes? I lost my notes. I was really surprised. So I'm not really sure. Before I make the final decision, but when I went back to look at my comments, it looked like, all my comments were coming into me and I was seeing my comments. It seemed like there were a lot more comments out there than what there were that I just read. So am I only seeing certain comments only if they've subscribed to me? Or I guess I'm a little confused because there were 5 votes total that I found in the comments, but I feel like there were more votes than that throughout like the comments trickling in. So I'm not sure, but it was a close one. Professor Hulk got 2 votes and Stormy Nights got 3. So I'm gonna go look at it again to see. I'm gonna actually page back through my notifications and things like that to see if there were more than 5 or if I'm just hallucinating. But right now, Stormy Nights looks like it's the winner. So eventually I'll do this one too, but I'm gonna do this one first. So there we go. There's one of the plans. So I can get going on that with project goal. Hi, FlossTube. How are you? I am just popping in here real quick. Sorry, I have to move something because I think my dog's gonna step on me. And it was my needle. I've been working on my little Mill Hill kit here, so I'm doing some beading. And my Jinxie Belle right here, there she is. She just decided to stand up and start moving as soon as I hit record. What the heck? Anyways, I'm just popping in here with a little update. So as I'm sitting here editing, I decided to update the poll for Professor Hulk versus Stormy Nights. And upon further review, I found 6 comments total. And once you know it, it's a tie. We have 3 and 3. So craziness, craziness. So what I am going to do is I am going to do Stormy Nights in the style hat that I was going to make, and I'm going to find another pattern for Professor Hulk. And so I'm going to do 2 hats, but I'll do the Stormy Nights first and then I'll do the other one. But so they're both going to be hats anyways, but there you go. Little update on the outcome, and it was a tie. So there you go. Have fun with the rest of the video. Then, all right, so we've got progress here. And you guys, look at this. This is what I'm talking about me just stacking up my stuff. I didn't touch everything here, but I did quite a bit. And I actually went on a needle hunt for this because this is my Mill Hill. This is how I've got my Mill Hill right now because it was the last thing that I worked on and I was still kind of working on it. But so this is my Mill Hill for the month of February, and it's called Love Notes. It's this one, and this is how far I've gotten. And you can actually see the stuff, see it taking shape. So pretty excited for that. So I think I'm going to continue to work on that tonight. I think I am. I can whip that out in a couple days. At least I'll work on it until I get to the beads. Then I'll take a break and work on the beads another time. Okay, so these are just patterns that were there if I wanted to work on them. These were options for those patterns, so we'll put that aside right there. I have Maple Lane, so I need to, let me show you my Maple Lane. The only thing I don't have done is the final clue. So this is what we have so far for Maple Lane, and the final clue came out the 5th. So I need to get that printed and work on that, and I should be able to knock that out of the park this week too. So might have a finish, or not an FFO, and not an FFN, but a finish. It's in the middle. So when there's I'm thinking when there's sales, there's FFNs, finish for now, because you can't go on until you get the next part. And then there's a finish, and then there's a fully finished object. So hopefully there's a finish this week, and maybe two. Maybe two. Let's shoot for 2 finishes this week, shall we? Okay, so then yesterday I worked in the 7th. I'm on the 7th. I am part of the Harry Potter Stitch Along group, and Athena hosts that. And here is what I'm doing. Let's see here. I feel like I have things flying because I seriously stacked my scissors and my thread and everything. Oh, I am organized. I really, really am. I'm looking for the cover page. Here it is. So, waiting on my letter from Hogwarts, and look, I got the Hogwarts done. So when I first started last night, I was just starting the W, so I got warts. So the first night the first time I had just this done. Then the second time we met, I got Hog, and now I have warts. So now I have Hogwarts. And this is, you'll see here on the pattern. Oh, and this is it's from Print and Decor. And I think it's just called Waiting for My Letter from Hogwarts. So if you look at this pattern here, you'll see all these little magical doodads coming off of the wand. And there's an owl up there. What I'm going to do is I am going to take waiting for my letter from, and I'm going to shift it over. Now I'm not really sure, like, I think I figured out I could shift it like 3 spaces and not have any problems with this part, and then bring this part over. But I'm not going to put that owl there. And I wanted this owl to be on it, but I have a feeling that this owl is going to be way too big. So now I'm second guessing my thoughts. Let me find it. It's getting there. It doesn't have a cover page, so I'm just going to hold it back here. So there's the owl. So the owl is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The grid is like 9 by 10 on the piece of paper. Or, 9 by 10, 9 by 10, 10 by 10 blocks. And I think it's gonna be way too big for this. So what I'm kind of thinking now is I'm still going to move it over, but I might stitch the owl separate, but maybe add it into the frame, more of a 3D effect. I don't know. I'm still gonna do it, but I just don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet. So that's what I've got going on there. And this fabric, that's the other thing I still have to do too, is I need to go back and I need to look at all of my, I need to write out all of my projects and whips and put them all in inventory, everything, and figure out what I have. So yeah, so I need to do that. And I'm trying to find my bag here because, oh no, that's Autumn. Where's my Harry Potter bag? Do I have a Harry Potter bag? Yes, I do. I just created a really big mess here, but we'll clean that up later. So these are all the colors. I just pulled a bunch of colors from my stash, and I'm just like, these are the colors I'm gonna make the owl in. So yeah. So going back to all this, where this is actually leading, all those little magic things flying off of the wand, I'm also going to do those in different colors, and I think I'm going to scatter more magic around. So that's where I was going with this. And look, it's in a project bag that I made. I made this cupcake project bag. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Next progress, autumn rules. This one. And let me tell you, I am not a seasoned stitcher for 25 count Lugana at night on opalescent fabric. But so here's the whole thing. Primrose Cottage stitches, autumn rules, and you'll see it's got quite a few sections there. So I have the first part done, autumn rules, and then go picking apples is the part that I'm working on now. So here you can see go picking apples, and I have basically the sunflower right there to do. So I need to put the sunflower in there, and then I can work on the next section. So it's turning out pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, it's definitely taken me time to do this. This is three days. Granted, I did more things than just this in the 3 days, but yes, this is 3 days. Oh, and can you see that word apple in there? I have all of that green to fill in as well. So there's a green box around all of that. So it's definitely more time consuming, but this is my WIPCO goal. So as long as I have 5 days on this during this month, I'll be happy. And it's on my WIPCO board, so it'll be a focused piece throughout the year. There you go. Okay, so then what else do I have here? So what was my other WIPCO board? It was autumn rules and this HS sampler, the sheep, Historical Sampler Society, the sheep. I forgot because after I filmed, I worked on this a little bit and then I put it away. And I said where I wanted to get last time I got there, and I put it away. So here, so here's a refresher, Historical Sampler Company, Baba Black Sheep, refresher of what it is. And this is how I changed it up. So I wanted to get all of the red done, all of the hearts, and all of the gray words. So now all I have left are the sheep in the middle. So now I can start working on filling in some of the sheep. And I have 3 days done on this. So this was 3 days worth of stitching for me. So I think it's really cute. And I want to get it done. I would like to get it done if possible in February, but again, I'm not going to push myself if I don't. That's one of the reasons I'm not doing the Olympic challenge and other things like that. And the stitching cards are just kind of, oh yeah, that's fun. You know, why not? Okay, here, I'll stitch this. That one will count for that. I'm not holding myself too accountable for those things because I'm just having fun and I gotta do what I want to do. And if I feel like going out and doing something with my husband that day instead of stitching, then I should probably do that too. Right? Right? Husbands need love too. All right, so there's all my all my floss that fell off my pile. Okay, that's extra pants. Okay, then my handy owl. So here's a little bit of yarn. Here's the back side of the handy owl. And I know I've got a picture of him here. Or her, him, her, them, they, it, there, handy owl. Isn't he cute? I love his sleepy eyes. Okay, it's a he. It's a he to me. I have okay, so here is, again, another little picture to help identify the different parts. So there is the one main body, and then there's all these little parts right here. So I have the main body done, and I have one of the parts done. And I'm working on the second part. So I have one more pocket go around that I'm working on here. The eyes and the wings. So I'm getting down there. My goal is to have this done by next Monday. And at least all of the items stitched. If I can have them all stitched by next Monday and I can sew it all together Monday night, that would be phenomenal. Because this is what our Monday night Zoom group for Be Woolen is working on. But you don't have to do that to follow along with the group. All right, so here's some more plans and more things to do. I told you I would have my slice sweater. It's a big bag. To show you what my slice sweater is. This was my other whip goal on my yarn board. And I know I have a picture of it. I believe I threw a picture in last time, just so you guys could see what it was, but I actually have the pattern here. So here is the slice sweater, and this is by Hugo Strike, it looks like. So it's just a nice, comfortable, awesome sweater. And so this sweater is actually, there's all those markers in there because those are all my increases, so I can count and figure out which rows I'm on. But you start with the sleeve. So, and then there's this like design element on the sleeve. So here's my sleeve basically for my sweater. Those are all stitch markers. And then, so you stitch this way and then you increase into the body and you do 2 of those and then you put it together and sew it together. So I've got this one done and it's going off into my body. It's probably right about here. And then here is, this is pathetic. I really thought I had almost a whole sleeve. Here's my cuff of my other sleeve. So I've got lots of knitting to do here. There's lots to do. So, but that's okay. So I do want to get on that and figure out which rows I'm on so I can just pick it up and go and be comfortable and to get that done. It should be, it's a quick knit. It really is because it's more of a worsted weight yarn. I'm using Cascade Cantata for that. It's like a tubular kind of yarn and it's just super soft and squishy. Okay, then the other thing, so Valentine's Day is coming up and I want to stitch these gnomes. So these gnomes, and I had more haul and I'm not sure if I forgot to show you guys this or if I did show you it and it was just stuck in a pile or not, but I ordered this thread pack from Forbidden Fiber. And I think that this thread pack is going to be amazing for these gnomes. So here's Forbidden Fiber. So we have Pearl again. Oh my goodness. Blush and Bashful again. Okay, the same one. Okay, this one's different. English Rose. Dark Cherry. That's pretty. Oh, I have 2 dark cherries. And then Heartthrob. So I thought this would be a fun palette for these gnomes. And then I see all the heart buttons that are on there. That's why I bought the buttons to maybe kind of go along and make it fun. And I can grab some of those other flosses that I have pulled out for the Harry Potter. Some of those, these guys. Some of these muted colors as well. I'll probably have to pull a black from somewhere. But I have a feeling that this is going to be pretty amazing. And it was like all from everything I had on my table. So this is what I'm thinking. These are ones that I pulled out to possibly do something on. This one was Province, and this is a 18 count Ada. So I could do it on that. But I was also thinking one of my really soft, pale sprites. I think that might be good. Sprite. And this is Picture This Plus Sprites. 18 count Ada. Now this is an 1/8 of a yard, 12 by 17. I think that'd be cute, but now I have to see what the stitch size is. Finite design size. This is 18 count Ada, so it's 7 by 4 when stitched on a 32 count. So this is me doing math. So that means if I'm doing it on an 18 count, it's gonna be, I think, a bit bigger. But I think 12 by 17 is still gonna be fine. So I think we found our winner. I think Sprite. See, you guys just did the Floss Toss kit planning with me. And we are gonna put it right inside. Should we put it inside? Let's put it inside the Paisley. Should we put it inside the Paisley bag? Or should we put it inside the heart? Let's put it inside the Paisley bag. This one. There. And I have a needle minder, and I've got a scissor, and I'm set. I don't have to go upstairs for anything. But here are the other options of what I was thinking too. I was also thinking maybe this, but I think no, that takes away from it. Or this one. Oh, that's a contender. Why'd I have to go and do that, Janelle? Why'd you have to go and do that? This is 18 count Ada, but I don't know what it is. And then, or there's this pink. Nope, we're not doing that one. Okay, you guys. I think I'm gonna do it on the gray now. Although that Sprite is pretty fun. What does the called for fabric call for? Let's see. Let's see what it says. Does it say? It says earthen. So I'm not sure what earthen is. I kind of feel like earthen might be more blues or gray. I'm liking the gray. I'm liking the gray. We just switched it. We totally switched it. We're now doing the gray. And look, it coordinates with our bag better too. Look at that. It's meant to be. Coordinates with the bag better. All right, there we go. Thank you for helping me plan that. And that is everything in my pile here. Except for those freebies that are possible more Valentine stitches. So yeah, that's everything I have. And it's shorter than last week, you guys. So I either have less haul or I talked less. I don't know, or I just got down to business. But I feel like I still had a lot. But I'm liking the Tuesday night thing. So I'm kind of going to try to do the Tuesday night regularly. And if I can keep up regularly on it, then they won't always be 2-hour movies. And I'm going to try to, once my craft rooms are done, it's going to be so much easier, and I don't have like everything sitting on my table down here. And I like don't know what I have and don't know what I don't have and whatever. So I think it'll be easier once my craft rooms are done. But yes, coming up soon, 23rd, carpet goes in, and then I can start setting up my shelving and getting things organized and put it back in there. Oh, and then I have to figure out my floss storage solution. Still pondering all that. But yeah, so there you go. All right. I'm not gonna dawdle on much longer. I'm gonna keep my planner going. I'm gonna work on gnomes. I'm going to work on sheep. I'm going to work on Mill Hill. I'm going to work on Maple Lane. I'm going to put Harry Potter away for a little bit. I'm going to keep out Autumn Rules and my owl. That's what, and then figure out where I am on my slice sweater, because on Saturday I'll be able to, if I need help figuring out where I'm at on it, on Saturday I'll have my professional help with me and they'll be able to help me out and figure out where is that's at. So there you go. That's my plans. That's my haul. That's what's going on in my life right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. If you did enjoy yourself, make sure to like my video. Throw a comment on there. Just, I don't care if it's just an emoji or a heart or something like that. Throw a comment because I'm very, very curious how the comments show up. Also, one of my goals is to clean up Instagram, start doing my Instagram and Facebook posting a little bit better too, with my starts and my finishes and my progress, because that'll help me figure out where I'm at with everything and what I did last week and what I didn't do this week, you know, and all that. So, okay, enough rambling. We're done. It's Tuesday night. I got some stitching to do. Talk to y'all later. Like, subscribe, comment, all the fun stuff. And we'll see you later.